Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am glad that you're here. I'm going to be sharing all of the books that I hope to read in February, but this is once again a pile of possibilities. All of my TBRs are going to be very loose this year. I am trying to read slower and less and just enjoy what I'm reading and not push myself to read things that I'm not interested in. So I am showing some books that I'm interested in right now, but my moods change fairly often. And sometimes I think I want to read something and then I start reading it and I'm like, actually, no, I'm not into this. So that did happen a little bit in January. So I'm just aware that these books are what I would hope to read, but if I don't read them, it is what it is. I'm fine with it. I still want to just kind of leave room for mood reading. But I will share all of the challenges and buddy reads and things that I will be doing this month. So let's get into it. First things first is my reading challenge that I'm doing for the year. It's the Christian Romance Reading Challenge. I'll link my announcement video down below, but I do have a prompt for every month of the year. The prompt for February is read a new to you author. So this is exciting because I have a lot to choose from and it was hard to choose, but in the spirit of Valentine's Day, I feel like this is such a good pick. Husband Auditions, Angela Ruth Strong. Never read from this author, but look at this cover. It is so Valentine's-y, and it is Christian fiction. I have heard really good things about this book, and I am very excited to read this. This was a gift from a friend and a subscriber, so I'm excited to get into it this year. And please do let me know what you'll be reading for this prompt, because I'm always looking for new authors to discover. So hopefully I love this author's writing and this book, and then I can try to read all of her books. Okay, next we do have a Christian booktuber book club where we do choose a book to read every month. And as of me filming this, we haven't landed on a book pick yet for February, so I'll put a picture up of it and then I'll write it down below if I know what it is by the time this video goes up. But we are picking some kind of biblical fiction book, so I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's one that I can get my hands on. And yeah, I haven't read biblical fiction in quite a while. I kind of just fully embrace the contemporary books, but I do love biblical fiction, so I'm excited to have one to read. So I'll let you guys know, or I'll put a picture and then I'll write it down below, whatever book ends up winning. Okay, next up is some ARCs. And as much as I'm saying no pressure on myself, there are still some books that I would love to be a part of promoting, and sometimes that means prioritizing them, and that's totally fine. So the first one up is Daughter of Eden by Jill Eileen Smith. I do have an early ebook copy of this book, and oh, I hope that it's good. I don't know. I don't know. I know that I've talked about it a lot on my channel already, and I don't even know if I'm gonna like it, but we shall see. I for sure want to read it. I don't know that I'll get it done before the release date because it comes out on the 14th. So I do have a work trip coming up, and just work keeps me fairly busy during the week. So I don't get a lot of reading done weekdays, barely at all. So weekends are kind of when I can finish a book and start a book, but then it takes me a full week to finish the next book kind of thing. So anyways, Daughter of Eden, for sure do want to read it though this month, but probably just not by the release date. Next up though is Memory Lane by Becky Wade, and I don't think it's possible to hype this any more than I already have in my head. So I hope that I like it. I'm sure that I will though. Becky Wade has assured her readers that it's going to be the same kind of story you've come to expect from her, but just kind of packaged differently, because it does look very different from her other covers. And I'm excited about this change. I think it is going to do well for this book, but I do anticipate for sure reading this before the release date, because I have 2 weeks to read it, which is plenty of time. So yeah. Next, I am currently reading Sunburst, but I actually have decided to put it down for now because it's very action-packed at the beginning. I'm finding that I don't have any connection to the characters, so the high stakes don't feel very high. So I'm kind of just I don't care what's going on, which is too bad because I did really like Sunrise. I thought it was a good book. I really liked the setting and the characters. And for this one, the setting is totally different. It's set in Africa, I think. Africa? Kind of forget already. That's so silly. I think it's set in Africa. But I don't know these characters very well, and so I don't care what is happening to them. I've got to really be on board with the characters or I'll think the book is boring because I don't care what they're doing. So I did put it down. I did check out Sundown in anticipation of finishing Sunburst, but I just don't think I'm gonna finish even Sunburst in February because I've kind of like softly DNF'd it. Which is too bad because I literally have these books on NetGalley and I'm trying to like get rid of all my NetGalley books so that I kind of want to stop requesting NetGalley. I don't know. Only like, yeah, anyway. And like, why do they have to be so big? This is large font, but still. I'm on chapter 4 of book 2 and it's just boring. So part of me is like, okay, skim through it until I get to more parts that I'm interested in. But I'm like, I'm trying not to do that this year. I'm trying to like read when I want to read and then also enjoy what I'm reading and not like kind of force myself just for the sake of a review or whatever. So it's too bad. But anyways, so this is probably going back to the library because I'm not going to read it in time. And then I did get Edge of Dusk by Colleen Coble. I have an arc of it and it came out last year, but I just got it through the library too. So I would like to read this because once again, I'm trying to get my arcs down. This is the start of a new trilogy, I think, or new series for her. So, but I will be getting that from the library as a physical book, so that's nice. Okay, I do have some other books to share because these are ones that are just random, but that like I want to read, and that's the whole point, right? So I've just shared books that like I should read or I'm supposed to read, and here's the ones that I like want to. Like if everything was off the table, these are what I would read first. Okay, so How to Kiss Your Best Friend. For sure want to read this, okay? And I just love the title. I love the cover. It gives me good vibes. I don't even know, but I'm excited. So I want to read this like very soon. Next, this author or book or both was in some kind of clean romance list. So I want to see if it's true. You Deserve Each Other, Sarah Hogle. I don't know. I just like saw it on a clean list. I have been scouring YouTube for clean romance recommendations and it's like so hard to find ones that like are actually good, you know? So that's tough. But this is one that I found and I don't know. It's like a really cute cover and I would like to see if it's actually good. Once again, let me know if you've read it and what you think. This one I like need to read soon because I only have it for 2 weeks. Look at that. 1,000 Heartbeats, Kiera Cass. Look at the size of this thing, okay? What? 500, almost 600 pages. But I've wanted to read big books, right? I mean, this isn't technically, I don't own this, but it is gorgeous. If I like it, I really hope that I like it, I will get a copy because this is gorgeous. This needs to be on display. It's so pretty. I hope I like it. Because seriously, me, Amanda, and Bailey are like, we love this cover. We're like, you know, hesitantly excited. And I like need to read it because yeah, it's like a new release. So you only get it for 2 weeks instead of 3 weeks from the library. But it's huge. So I need to start it immediately, which I probably will because this is what I want to read. Okay, so is that it? That's not it. Okay, I'm also currently reading Waymaker by Ann Voskamp, and let me tell you, this is amazing already. I love the writing. I had no idea. I've never read anything by Ann Voskamp before. Like I've never read it 1,000 Gifts, you know. Love the writing. How do I explain it? It's so beautiful and descriptive, but not flowery. It's more so just like, she just communicates really well, like in a way that speaks to my heart. So I am excited, okay? And I'm only on page 14 and I was mesmerized. Like I had to read straight the 14 pages because I just was like, this woman, her writing, I'm just amazed. So I can't wait. I am so expectant of this book. Yes. Okay, and then I will be starting, I will be starting 40 Days Through the Bible. This is 40 Days Through the Bible study thing. I don't know anything other than what it says, but Lent starts February 22nd. I'm going to start this on that day and then go until Lent is over. This is going to be my kind of Lent participation book. So I'm really excited, and this is such a pretty book. I'm just like flipping through it and just like, ooh, yay. I haven't done a Bible study kind of book in quite a while, so yes. So the plan is to finish this book before starting this one. So I need to finish this one soonish. These tassels could really poke an eye out if you're not careful. But yeah, so these are the like Christian faith Bible study resources for the month. Okay, that's it, I think. And then anything else that pops up, you know? I am always looking at the library, I'm looking at Goodreads, I'm looking at Instagram, I'm looking at my shelves. I haven't read off my shelves in a while. So like really, probably will read a couple more volumes of Spy Family. But we'll see. Once again, I'm not exactly sure what will end up being read in this video, but these are the books that are standing out right now. So I will write them all down below, and then I'll write them all down below. And that's everything, guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.